Okay. Okay, yeah, I think... Yeah, are we... Okay, nice, we are. So, welcome back. It's been a while. No comment on it being a while, though. No comment. But, the new Millennian UFO is out. Yeah, there are tons of people playing as it. If you can't tell, I have done some leveling up with it. So I'm gonna play as it because it is absolutely insane. Like, it's pretty crazy. Look at this. This model is very nice. It's shiny. Look at it run. Interesting. This guy like hovers. It looks like he's flying, but he's just hovering. Look at that. He's pretty fast too. And then, so his first attack is Arms of Nothing. And like, just sort of... Man, I wish I had a free cam for times like this, because this kid's looking good. But yeah, it just kind of pushes the stuff in front of him, deals some damage. Then there's Body of Stardust, which he spins around. It's also pretty good. Will of Gravity, this one's unique, because it's a projectile attack. Like, look, they go up in the air, then you kind of throw them. They have some weird physics, because they aren't like normal projectiles that follow your mouse. They have like a delay to them, and I'm not sure if it's a glitch or what, but it's unique, so... Then there's Eyes of the Unknown, which takes like 50 energy. And it's a beam attack, it's pretty good. It's actually, like, it's a cool looking, but it's kind of weak, to be honest. Then there's Bulwark of the Universe, if I'm saying that correctly. And you guys need to see this, because it's absolutely insane. Look at this. You spawn in a wall. It blocks beams and stuff. At least I think it blocks beams. Like, it's crazy. But that's not all, because he also has this psychic outreach ability. Oh look, there's a guy there. I wonder, is he gonna attack me? Hopefully not. Okay, so I think he's good. But yeah, then there's Psychic Outreach, which basically amplifies one of your attacks. Like, look at that, that's crazy. And then it takes 10 seconds to recharge again, and then it amplifies your attack again, pretty much. It also changes the name. Like, look at that, this is a pulse now. And you can use it twice, but maybe even 3 times, but I don't know if it has any, like, upgrades when you use your Psychic Outreach multiple times in a row. And then Psychic Outreach, and let's use attack 3, and let's just aim over there. Like, look at that, they act like cannons. They go up, or would they act? I don't know. Catapults. They would go up and then they would drop down, kinda. So it's definitely a weird attack, but see, it's cool. And then here's his charged up beam. And his charged up, like wall barrier attack. Actually, his barrier attack thingy, it doesn't deal any damage, but it also doesn't take any charge whatsoever. So it's definitely good if you need to get out of a fight. But look at it when you do it this way. It literally makes 3 of them. It doesn't look as good on the small island because there's like gaps, but it's crazy. Sorry. 'Cause it is crazy. And then it goes back down after a while, yeah. But I think if you know how to use this guy, he can definitely be really good. I don't know if he could take down anything. He could probably take down some mid-game, most early game, and maybe some end game if they're like pretty bad players, but or if they like if this guy is really good in the end game is pretty bad player, a pretty bad player. Because it could definitely get some wins in fights, but I don't think it's too overpowered either. Anything flying could beat it because it would make the wall pointless because it could just fly over or fly around the wall. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna be sit back now a little bit. There. Okay. So hopefully, like, I'm definitely glad people like this guy. I think so far from what I've seen. Because that's really good because I like him and like look at this, he has a pulse attack and it's insane. Definitely fun to play as. I wish I had him at a higher level so I can get into fights with him. I probably could, but like there aren't many. I don't think there's many. It doesn't. It's weird. But basically, the biggest counter to this guy is anyone flying, in my opinion. I think anyone flying could probably take him down, but that's really it. Just anyone that's super strong or anyone flying. But like anything early game and most mid game you could probably beat. Especially with like his shield attack and stuff. It doesn't even take any energy, but it doesn't deal damage either. It is crazy. And then for finding out where the UFO is, I'd probably recommend just looking up stuff online and then just finding a couple places and then check those places and then reset in a new server if it's not in those places. I think that's the easiest way to do it. It's like the easiest way to do it with most of those find where it is things. And most of them are underwater, but some of them are above water, which is cool. But I found mine underwater. Apparently they're common near Burf Island and the Arctic, because that's where I found mine. So, yeah, just check near Burf Island in the Arctic, usually, I think. I've heard that they also spawn around Isla de Mara, is that what it's called? I'm not sure how to say it. The one island with the volcano where Rodan chills at in the movies. And, like, I think that's the best way to just find him. Burf Island and Isla de Mara. At what time does it spawn? That's what someone says in the chat. And I think it's always there. I don't know if it despawns or changes for every person. Once you click on it, it despawns, but I don't know if you can find it in other servers, like with the Manila head. And I'm not gonna bother checking really. He's definitely a fun to play as because, you know, he has these weird abilities. And I hope someone tries to fight me though, because some people are fighting. I could probably start a fight. Oh, there's a guy there. Let's try and fight him. Oh wait, he's getting into a fight though. I don't want to fight someone who's in a fight. Hmm. Oh, yeah, 4,000. Could hardly tell. Um. Yeah, apparently the new Godzilla movie, like the Japan one in the Japan one, not by Legendary but by Toho, is like in the editing process from what I've heard. So hopefully that does mean good things, that it will come out when it is said to come out, because that would definitely be a good watch, I think. A good movie. I hope like Shin Ultraman it comes to theaters here in North America, because I would love to see it in theaters instead of just on like a TV. But anyway, to see it I think would be good because I have some high hopes for the movie. And then I can't wait for the MonsterVerse ones either though, because those are always good. I think Godzilla movies are always weird because like critics and stuff are like, oh, there's too much monsters, not enough people. But like, that's kind of the point of a monster movie, to show like monster action and stuff. Like it's an action movie with monsters and stuff. And when you'd want to see it, like the monsters and the action and the fighting. And then the critics are like, oh, there's not enough people, I don't care about the people. But you're not supposed to care about the people. Think anyone cares about like I don't know, whatever plots in whatever movie, in any monster movie? Because probably not. It's mainly about the monsters, just saying. I think in Ultraman I care more about the plot because there's a long time, because it's a show, they have a longer time to build up all the characters and stuff. So you get more attached with the characters, and then you can actually care about them. But in movies, you only have like so much time, so it's harder to get attached to the characters. Hmm. So like, I think that's one thing that I like TV shows more than movies and stuff. But like, movies are always good because like the giant monster movies and stuff, they're good. But in conclusion, I just can't wait for the new Godzilla movies because I think they're gonna be good. Like, look at that. It's literally, it's a bit broken, okay? It spawns in the air sometimes. That attack is a bit broken. It's a good attack, though. It's not even an attack, it's more of just like a power he has. You see, and there's people like that who are confused. It's because I think it has some land spawns, but most of its spawns are underwater, and most of them are near the Arctic and Burf Island. Are they gonna attack me or something? No? Really? Is he? No? Okay. Our new Fortnite challenges come out today, too, I think. They've already come out. Yeah, you guys probably wouldn't care if you're watching, like, this video, but, like, I really love this new Fortnite update with the, I don't even know what, like, it's called. It's like a Chapter 2, Season 2, and the Season 5 getaway mode all over again. But with a different twist, and it's fun. It is a bit annoying when you don't have any of the special guns, but, you know, it's fun to play. And that's not really related to this. I need to read his actual description. It gives, like, tips and stuff how to play as him. More, kinda, I think. I think it talks about what the psychic outreach does. And look at how weird that looks with those things. It's like a white box. And it looks cool like that, but now it looks silly when I hover over it. Oh, I just realized all these are the same thing. This guy definitely feels like an older kaiju. Not so much his model. His model's pretty decent. It's probably not the best model in the game, but it's definitely not like with those older models like Biolante and Gazora and stuff. I think Gazora needs a remodel. I can't wait for that. And then Eva's gonna come out soon, I think, which is really cool. I can't wait for him either. I'll definitely stream him when he releases. I already got his requirements, so I saw someone say like Eva's requirements are easy, but they're really not if you think about it now, because I'm just going to go back to the menu to explain this and also look at this guy's description, the Millennian UFO's description. But like, getting EVO 1 is really not easy because, like, let's think about it from a logical standpoint if you just started playing. So first, you'd level up your Godzilla, 1954 Godzilla. You need to get him to level 50, and because he's so small, that's such a pain. It's a pain leveling up the small kaijus. And then you'd need to buy, where is he? Where is it? You'd need to buy Millennium Godzilla and get him to level 30, and then you can buy Kiryu, but still for those two you need the G cells even. Then you need to get 201 kills with Kiryu. And then you need to get, let's see, where is he? It's literally insane. Level 100 Godzilla 2019. So you can get Monster Zero to level 15. Then you need to get level 30 Kamada-kun, level 30 Shinagawa-kun, wherever he is. And then you can buy Kamakura-san and get him to level 100. I'm just saying, EVA requirement's not easy when you really look at how much has to be done. That's besides the point. Where is it? This guy's definitely fun to play as. Use the meditation to enhance their attacks, dealing up to 30% extra damage, and charging their functionality. Read their descriptions. At the cost of 50% higher charge costs. Millennium non-aggressive kaiju who invaded Earth. Yeah, that's more just the movies. Millennium stabs. Oh, meditation has much greater damage. Okay. Becomes a psychic shockwave with a greater range and massive knockback. It's true, I got hit by it once, it had some insane knockback. Sorry, I was talking so close to the mic there. That probably deafened you guys. Boulders are faster and track your mouse/touch. Oh, they don't track it when they're normally? Huh. Also inflicts toxin. Only deals 15% extra damage. Okay. But it deals toxin, which is like a new ability, I think. Because I saw another Kaiju Universe YouTuber talk about it. He's like the Kong one. He has the Kong profile pic. He's one of the more popular ones. So, and he talked about like a toxic effect for Hedorah, or Hedorah, or whatever you call him. And yeah, that's definitely a unique idea. And I guess it's already been implemented with this guy, so. And this one summons free rock walls instead. And apparently it's supposed to do 30 charge, it's supposed to drain 30 charge, but it's not, because it's only charging 1. Oh, hi. That's this guy's. And he has 2 roars as well, but they don't do anything apparently. Yeah, Millennian's really good, I think. Like, look at this. He's like a weird model, but it's a cool model, I think. Look how long his meditation can stay around for, too. Yeah, this guy's really good, I think. Hmm. And apparently it's near Skull Island, this game. Let's see, that's interesting. I'm sure somebody will make a video with like all the spawn points or most of them. But it'd probably take like at least a week to come out, maybe. So I don't know. I think it's just good to look at on your own, see videos where people found it, so you can get ideas of where they are, where they can spawn, and then I think yeah, just look at videos around where they spawn, and then you can kind of figure out like, and then respawn or go into a new server if it's not in those areas. Just keep going until we find it. I don't know if it despawns after a while or not, or changes spots. Like, it definitely has multiple spots, and it changes spots per server, but I don't know if it appears like if there's two of them in every server, or if like it changes every half hour, it disappears and goes to a new spot. I'm not sure. Hmm. And then I don't know if there's. Like, there's much to talk about now. The quality of life update was actually really good. Sure, there were some issues, and in one of them you could get any of the level 100 achievements. So I'm glad I realized it because I put on Destroya, and then it's like, oh, level 100 Destroya. I don't actually have a level 100, but it gave me the achievement, and I quickly exploited that and got level 100 Monster Zero's achievement too. And I was so close to getting Final Wars level 100 achievement through that exploit, but I couldn't because they reset the servers. So, yeah, the quality of life update really is nice though, I think. And I definitely hope that they are looking into those teamer requests, those teamer things. And I hope people aren't abusing them either by just selecting tons of people and saying report and mass reporting them. Because that would be bad, but so far I think it's pretty good. Hmm. This guy could definitely be a good fighting kaiju, I think. He's definitely not the best. And I don't think he could beat, like, he definitely couldn't beat anyone flying. But he could probably beat any early game kaiju who doesn't fly, and most mid game kaiju who don't fly. At least like a good percent of mid game kaiju who don't fly. But I think when it gets to a flying monster, well then you're just kind of screwed for. See this guy here. Yeah, I'm hungry. Oh wait, I shouldn't have done that. That's a pretty bad move on my part. Yeah, it's definitely fun to play as, I think. I'll get him to level 3, then I might end the stream even though it hasn't been long. I've already played a ton as this guy, and, like, yeah. I might stream again tomorrow. Probably I could stream every day till Monday, maybe even. Cause, it's the weekend and then family day. On family day, I probably should spend time with family though, cause, you know. But I also love to play games, so I maybe don't have my priorities straight, but I think that's just who I am. I'm just a Scorpio, guys, okay? I don't think I am, but I don't know. I need to say something. Yeah, this guy's definitely fun to play as. Alright. Can ask me for where it is. Sure, in this server, but I found mine near Birth Island in the water. Yeah, I don't know in the server. Oh, he was just left in front of me. Oh, nice guy though. I can't blame him. Yeah, this guy's definitely fun to play as, I think. It's probably been half the stream me just saying he's fun to play as, but it's because it's the truth, you know? I just wish he was better against flyers. So if you just want to not deal with this guy in a fight, just get a flying kaiju. Anyone flying. Anyone flying who can, like, kind of beam spam, I think that'd be good. Or anyone fast, so they can get around his shield super quickly. Like, but other than that, he's really good, I think. Gazoras are just, or not Gazoras, but they're just, oh, I thought it was a cloud, but no, it's literally the rocks. How have they gotten up there? It's because there's multiple of them, literally just using rocks in the sky. It's like continuing to use rocks in the air. It's definitely like a cool guy. Oh, why is that guy walking? Is there a limit, or is there a sky limit for ground kaijus, or is it for hackers? What? Oh wait, a sky limit on how high they can go. I'm not sure how high ground-based kaijus can go. They probably have a height lock because of all the flinging. It doesn't happen, the flings don't happen as much now, because they said so in the update, in the quality of life update, and I don't think they happen as much now. But I think in case the flings happen, they definitely do have a max height limit. I don't know about flyers though. Flyers probably have a max height limit eventually, but it's probably higher than a ground-based kaiju. Mm. Now that I'm eating is Z ability. Hmm. And with this guy out, that means Eva is next, I think, so hopefully he'll come out sooner than later, but I really want him to be good and not to be overpowered, but not be underpowered either. But he has like 4 different modes, so I think he could probably deal with pretty much anything, so... Hmm. And then I've been watching the Evangelion show, because it's a good show, I would recommend it. And so it's interesting to see the Evas, like, in action in the shows. And I hope that Kaiju Universe will have that feel. And then with Evo 1 in the game, does that mean we'll get, like, Evo 2 and the prototype Eva? And if they're their, like, Shin, their newer variants, does that mean we'll get characters like Shin Ultraman? Because I hope we get Ultraman Kaiju in the game. The only problem with Ultraman Kaiju is, like, compared to the newer Godzilla Kaiju, they're very small in comparison. Because Ultraman's 40 meters tall, while the most recent Godzilla in Godzilla vs. Kong, at least, is 3 times that at 120 meters. But then Ultraman's still super strong. Because it would definitely be weird having like such a strong monster but at such a small height. I think that's like the one thing that would keep Ultraman out of this game, just the power compared to the height. But in this game they aren't afraid to mess with Kaiju's height though. Like if you've seen Millennium Godzilla and Kiryu's heights and then look at their actual heights, they're off, and I'm sure if you check Manila's height, it's also off from what his actual canon height is. This game isn't afraid to mess with characters' heights. And if like an Ultra Kaiju ever did make it in the game, it would probably have its height changed. But that'd be really cool if there was one in the game. Let's get someone simple like Ben Millar, or maybe like I think okay, because I have some I like to think a lot, and I wrote down some ideas for the monsters in Shin Ultraman. Not all of them, but the ones who actually get like a fight with Ultraman, except for Shin Zeton, because he's so big it would be probably impossible. And sorry, God, I have like something in my throat, but I think that the Shin Ultraman kaiju and aliens, they could definitely work in the game. Like, I had some interesting abilities for Shin Naranga, where he charges up energy by destroying buildings, because buildings have electricity in them, most of them. And then when he's in the water, like, electricity comes out from him and deals some damage. And, like, his charge also makes his beam stronger, because his initial beam is fairly weak for Shin Naranga. But like then you would get more charge, and at max charge it would deal like twice the damage, maybe. And then he could also be invisible kinda too, but I don't know how that would work. But overall, like, I think Shin Ultraman and just Ultraman in general might have a hard time coming in Kaiju universe. I think for copyright based it could work because Subaraya are pretty chill. I think I have a privated video with some clips of Ultraman, and it's all Ultraman clips to be honest, but like, and if that got copyright claimed, but they didn't even take it down or anything, so, and I'm not sure about other Ultraman channels who cover that stuff, what happens to their videos. But from what I've heard, Subaraya are pretty more chill than companies like Toho with copyright. So I think like Ultraman monsters can definitely appear in Kaiju universe, except for their height compared to their power. Um, I do hope we get to see more Ava units, like Eva Unit 02 and the prototype one, just cause I think that would be really cool. And when you watch the show, they definitely place a role in it, and so do their characters. I think it's Ray, Asuka, and Shinji, who are the like pilots of the Avas. And like in the show, they all get their own personality. I don't know if I like any of them, but you know, they're characters. And yeah, so the Evangelion show is really cool, so I hope we do get to see its characters in it in this game. Yeah, Teamers apparently in the server. Um, Actually, tonight I think I'm gonna finish. What's it called? It's Heisei Ultra 7 Evolution. It's the final part in the Heisei Ultra 7 series, and so far it's been good. It has like quite a long build up for like 3 episodes, but the episodes are really good in those 3 episodes. And there's lots of like drama and stuff in it. Because I'd recommend watching Ultra 7 and Heisei Ultra 7. And I want to watch Ultra 7X too, because that sounds interesting. But, so I can't recommend that one yet. I haven't seen it, but I'm hoping it's good. Tired. I woke up at like what, 12? 12:30, and I didn't set an alarm, but I set like a reminder thing on my phone, and I hoped it would wake me up somehow, but it didn't. So I missed when the update actually came out. So no, that sucked, but you know. I think for like Ava is a bigger update, so I don't think I'll probably, if it's early in the day, I'll definitely set an alarm for it. Unless it's super early, but I think Kaiju Universe, their devs have a better sense of time. At least a sense of time where I live, because I was talking about Fortnite earlier, and they don't. It's not fun staying up until 4 a.m. or 2 a.m. for the new season. I mean, it is, but if it was in the middle of the day, that would be a lot better. And worse at the same time, because then I would have nothing to do during the day. I guess I'd just play Kaiju Universe, so that wouldn't be bad, but okay. I'm level 30 now, so Wait, I actually won that? Like, you see? I told you Millennium is actually good and can actually win fights. I told you. Like, Millennium is actually really good because I just beat that guy. I don't even know what level he is. I beat him. Definitely seemed to be a decent level. And I wasn't even under 35% health. So, I don't know. You could probably beat lots of like just ground kaiju, but anyone flying. Destroya, Vudon Juju, could probably beat him. But like, then if you have Frostbite Godzilla, he would probably win because he's really strong, but then if you have another early game kaiju like Megalon, he would probably win. Or like oh no, not Kamakuras because they can fly. There's too many. There's so many flying kaiju now that I think about it. But I always have hard time finding one. I think like a Jet Jaguar Beta, he could probably beat. Zombie Gigan, maybe, yeah. Ready Player One, Mechagodzilla, definitely. 2014, it could go either way. And then, like, yeah, he's definitely strong, but I don't know if he could beat everyone. Like Mothra Larva, Showa Kumanga could probably beat. But then when it's a flying Titanus Mothra, then probably not. I might end the stream now though, even though there's like lots of people here, but I still think I'm gonna end it just because I'm getting a bit bored, to be honest. I've done enough playing for a while. I've played for some time on my own, and it's nearly been an hour playing on stream, so I think I will end it. Thank you guys for watching, though, and I hope you enjoy the update and have good luck finding the UFO. And